Ethan Cole, a young physicist with eyes full of ambition, stumbled upon a peculiar artifact in his late grandfather's belongings. It was an antique pocket watch ornately crafted from a strange, shimmering metal. The watch face was blank, devoid of hands or numerals. This emptiness hinted at a hidden purpose, a mystery waiting to be unraveled. On the inside of the watch case, Ethan discovered a cryptic inscription: "Time is a loop. Break it and it breaks you." These words, etched with an almost ethereal elegance, sent a shiver down Ethan's spine. He felt an irresistible pull towards the watch, a sense of wonder mixed with a tremor of trepidation. Little did he know his life was about to take a dramatic turn. Ethan examined the watch, his fingers tracing the inscription. The metal felt cool against his skin, sending a tingling sensation up his arm. He instinctively knew this was no ordinary timepiece. It was an enigma, a doorway to the unknown, and he held the key. Later that night, alone in his dimly lit study, Ethan found himself drawn back to the watch. He held it in his palm, its metallic weight oddly comforting. As he traced the inscription once more, the watch began to hum subtly. The air around him crackled with energy. Suddenly, the world dissolved into a dizzying swirl of light and colour. Ethan landed hard on cold, cobbled streets. Disoriented, he looked around. The air was thick with smoke, and the piercing wail of air raid sirens filled the night. Buildings were reduced to rubble, engulfed in flames. Dazed, he checked the watch. It was 1942, the heart of World War II. He had travelled back in time. Fear gripped him, yet there was an exhilarating thrill coursing through his veins. He had touched the fabric of time itself. Ethan spent what felt like hours in war-torn London, witnessing the resilience of the human spirit amidst chaos and destruction. As dawn approached, he found himself inexplicably drawn back to his own time. The watch hummed, and in a flash of light he was back in his study. Exhausted but exhilarated, Ethan realized he had stumbled upon something extraordinary. He was a time traveler. Driven by insatiable curiosity, Ethan began experimenting with the watch. He journeyed to ancient Rome, witnessing the grandeur of the Colosseum and the fall of a mighty empire. He walked the streets of Renaissance Florence, brushing shoulders with artists and inventors at the cusp of a new era. With each journey, Ethan's fascination grew, yet he also felt a growing unease. An inexplicable fatigue began to weigh upon him. It was as if each journey chipped away at his very being. With every leap, the inscription on the watch echoed ominously in his mind. He realized the truth in those words. Time was indeed a delicate tapestry. His actions, however insignificant they seemed, were creating ripples that threatened to unravel the very fabric of reality. Each journey left him weaker, his body and mind bearing the invisible scars of temporal displacement. His most audacious journey was into the future. He envisioned a utopia, a testament to human ingenuity. Instead, he arrived in a sterile, metallic metropolis. Towering structures pierced the polluted sky, and the air hummed with an unsettling energy. He was no longer a mere traveller, but a fugitive, a time criminal hunted by the authorities of this dystopian future. The people of this future were cold, their emotions suppressed by advanced technology and an oppressive regime. They viewed Ethan as an anomaly, a threat to the fragile order they had constructed. Hunted relentlessly, Ethan desperately sought a way back to his time. He found himself face to face with his future self, a hardened, cynical version who bore the weight of countless timelines on his shoulders. His future self revealed a chilling truth. Every journey, every alteration, fractured reality a little more. Time, he learned, was not a river, but a shattered mirror, each shard reflecting a different possibility. His future self pleaded with him to stop, to abandon the watch before it consumed him entirely. But Ethan, blinded by his ambition and the allure of the unknown, refused to listen. He believed he could control time, bend it to his will. He was wrong. Section 6. The Breaking Point. Ethan ignored the warnings. He convinced himself he could fix everything, that he could outrun the consequences of his actions. He decided to take one final, fateful leap. He set the watch for his own present, hoping to undo the damage he had wrought. As the world dissolved once more, he felt a sickening lurch, a bone-jarring sensation that seemed to split him apart. He landed back in his study, but something was terribly wrong. Standing before him was another Ethan, an exact duplicate, his eyes wide with terror. Section 7. A choice with no winners. Both Ethans stared at each other, the weight of their actions crashing down upon them. They were living paradoxes, anomalies that threatened to unravel the very fabric of time. The air crackled with temporal energy, the room groaning under the strain of their existence. They were two sides of the same coin, destined to destroy each other. The inscription on the watch, once a cryptic message, was now a terrifying reality. Section 8. The Price of Curiosity. The room began to collapse in on itself, the walls twisting and contorting as if reality itself was trying to expel them. Both Ethans screamed, their cries swallowed by the maelstrom. The watch, lying on the floor, pulsed with an eerie light, its hum becoming a deafening roar. The temporal vortex consumed them, their forms dissolving into motes of light, their screams echoing into the void. The watch, the catalyst of their destruction, fell silent, its light extinguished. Section 9. The Final Grain of Sand. The next morning, Ethan's apartment stood eerily silent. Dust motes danced in the morning light that streamed in through the window. The study was empty, all signs of the struggle erased, except for the antique pocket watch lying on the floor. Its ornate casing was now dull and scratched, the inscription barely visible. Time is a loop. Break it, and it breaks you. A chilling reminder that some lines are not meant to be crossed, some mysteries better left unsolved. The watch held a strange allure, a silent invitation to tempt fate once more. However, it also served as a stark warning. It whispered of the fragility of time, the intricate dance of cause and effect, and the terrible price of unchecked ambition.